Obasanjo storms Inec Collation Center with result from 36 states and the FCT. This happened at Abuja. This is a serious one that had just taken place. Obasanjo storms Abuja Inec Collation Center, National Inec Collation Center at Abuja, with a result from 36 states of Nigeria, including FCT, Federal Capital Territory. So this is a very serious one. How did Obasanjo get all these results, original results, and how did he get access to INEC system? We don't know. So the fact here, it remains very mysterious, okay? And why this is happening, INEC just suspended the collation process at the Collation Center Abuja till on Monday. Now, wow. Okay? This Abuja, former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, has stormed the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC Collation Center in Abuja, following delay by the umpire to announce results in Lagos and other areas. In Abuja, the former president showed up with result sheets from 36 states of the federation, including Abuja, at the close of the election. We gathered the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, and others were shocked when the former president showed up with the result sheets all signed by party agents across board. Obasanjo showed up just as there are reports that the thugs appointed by the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, as chairman of PACS, has invaded INEC Collation Center in Oshodi, holding all the officers hostage at gunpoint. We gathered that MC Oluomo and his boys have ordered that the results must be written in favor of the ruling APC. This is taking place after he succeeded yesterday in disrupting elections in Lagos, even refusing those who intended to vote for Labour Party from carrying out their civic duties. This is taking place in Lagos, in a heavily policed state, and it seems the police in Lagos have been heavily compromised following their inability to arrest the thugs who have been visiting terror in electorates in Lagos since yesterday. We gathered that the siege at INEC Collation Center in Lagos is responsible for delay in uploading results in Lagos. This is very, very serious. So, Lagos has proven to be center of thuggery. It's quite unfortunate. Prior to this election, okay, the National Peace Committee signed peace agreement with all the presidential candidates of all the 18 political parties that were to participate in this election. Okay, now what did they call them? The security advisor, national security advisor, Babagana Munguno, made us understand that they have deployed all security agencies to all the states, and they warned all the governors, okay, and warned them to warn their thugs that if they don't tame their thugs, there will be no option but the federal government will tame their thugs for them. So all of these were just warnings coming from a toothless bulldog. Lagos yesterday election was the worst in the history of Nigeria and the history of Lagos State. Because of this shortage of Naira note, there was no physical vote buying using cash. Rather, they resort to Plan B, which was electoral violence across all the polling units in Lagos, and it caused a lot of problems. Right now, there's a lady, okay, that leaked what happened at Apapa area where they were tipexing the sitting INEC returning officer. There was tipexing the ballot papers to change the result just because Obi swept the result all through. And now that lady's life is under threat, and she is crying out on social media for help because they want to kill her with her 5 children and a grandchild. How can this be in Nigeria? So now we know that Obasanjo from day one has been watching this and has refused to allow rigging to take place under his watch. And so I'm sure he has been watching everywhere, and I see what happened in Lagos and other parts of the country, and probably will not be able to sit back and watch it. If this is the last service he's going to render to keep Nigeria safe for his lifetime, I think he's ready to do that. Within a few days past, we also saw a situation where hundred of trucks that loaded people from Chad were coming into Nigeria, into Kaduna to vote for APC, and a report came out that Obasanjo's security agents were detailed to stop that, and we're questioning who is Obasanjo. He's not in power. How much power does he have? Which security agency does he have to do that? Okay, when we have president and who is the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, how come this is happening? Do you know that up till now, that report has not been refuted by anybody? Up till now, nobody has said anything about it. But those Chadians that were coming into Nigeria were successfully stopped from coming into Kaduna to come and rig election. Okay, so now another thing has come out again on Obasanjo, that he has stormed Inec Collation Center at Abuja with the original result from all the 36 states of the country, and we want to see how this will be refuted as well. We want somebody to come out and say, no, we are sitting here in the Inec National Collation Center at Abuja. We did not see Obasanjo. It did not happen. Because as we speak, the National Inec Chairman, Mahmoud Yakubu, has ordered suspension of the collation of results nationwide till on Monday. Okay, meaning that everybody should go on break. We don't understand. We're going to also look into that and provide us with detail of that suspension. But what we're seeing here today, right now, is it just came up. It's a breaking news that Obasanjo has stormed the National Inec Collation Center at Abuja with the original result signed by all party agents, okay, from all the 36 states of the country and the Federal Capital Territory. We don't know what is going to happen from here, because obviously the APC ruling party has planned evil in this election. It is about the worst election in the history of Nigeria, marred by mass violence across almost all the polling units across the federation. Even like by SRC, there was no election at all. There had to be election in today being Sunday. Okay, yesterday we had a record of Edo State Governor Obaseki storming a Ward 4 of Redo local government there in Benin, and 10 minutes after his departure, thugs came and scattered the whole place. Okay, which is terribly very bad. We also have a report of Port Harcourt where Mwike's thug was forcing almost all the polling units, party agents, and the Inec staff to doctor the report against Peter Obi and the PDP in favor of APC. We have also seen a situation where Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State was trying to doctor and influence the report from the Cross River North Senatorial District, okay, in favor of APC, and that was vehemently rejected as well. How long are we going to continue like this? Now, everybody came out en masse, irrespective of insecurity and all forms of threat. People came out to vote their heart out, and people came out and they were not allowed to vote. Now we are seeing analysis from various civil society groups saying that the election was about the worst in the history of Nigeria, because a lot of polling units did not have INEC officials, did not have election materials, and INEC chairman need to come out and tell Nigerians how many hundreds of polling units across the federation did not have INEC support. And the one that had INEC support, how are they handling the result in this moment? It is very, very disheartening. Nigerians are totally disappointed and the morals are now zero. Everybody is angry because this is the worst of its kind of conducting of election in the history of Nigeria. Quite unfortunate. So we're going to follow up this through on this story of Obasanjo storming National Inec Collation Center at Abuja with this result, and then see exactly what is following it. Thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.